as you get more familiar with Oxygen, you'll see the attention to detail that we devoted to making the workflow as smooth and efficient as possible. Now, let's take a closer look at these workflow and design features. For instance, you'll see that every setting with a value has an indicator. This lets you know at a glance where your settings are coming from. And this extends down to the individual property level, as well as the settings tab level. Let's select this element, and you can see here at a glance that you've set some properties under the content tab and under the animations tab. So you'll never find yourself going in circles trying to figure out where certain settings are or what you've edited. It's always going to be available at a glance. Another thing you'll notice pretty quickly is that if you right-click a settings tab, such as animations, you have the ability to copy the animations from this tab. You can also clear them if you want, but if you copy the animations from an element or the settings or the interactions or the conditions or the variable overrides, you can then select a different element. Let's go ahead and copy the animations from this one. You can select a different element, right-click the animations tab, and paste the animations in. This even works for property groups when you're styling via a class. So let's select this element and select a class. And now we have all of these accordions, which are groups of properties. We can see we have some settings under size. So if we right click size, we can copy it just like we can the tabs here at the top. And once we have it copied, we can go to any other element and paste the size settings in. Now, normally you'll be using CSS classes for most of this, but this comes in super handy when you're quickly scaffolding things up. Another really nice touch is that Oxygen indicates where a property's value is coming from. So if we go down to typography, for instance, we can see these purple controls mean we've set the value on this class. But the orange one tells us that the value is coming from a different class. And if we hover over it, we can see it's coming from the font-600 class. If we click over there, we can then change the weight. This same exact paradigm applies to responsive styling as well. So for instance, we have the size set to 120 pixels. If we step down to tablet landscape here, we're going to see that our size control is orange, and it shows the value that's been inherited into this control from the larger breakpoint. If we hover over the control name, it tells us which breakpoint it comes from. So as you can see, we've taken every opportunity possible to make working with Oxygen as smooth and efficient as it can be.